you run and gun for shad. Pelicans are bombing, diving like a F-18 Hornet. We're coming in like a Rapture. Normally in the middle of the day, what the shad will do is they'll go ball up in the center of the lake, and you can find what I call an indicator species. A pelican, an osprey, something that's flying around. Let's see, right there's a pelican. If you don't have a depth finder, you can literally watch these pelicans. As soon as they hit the water, you just have your buddy drive the boat right up, throw the cast net next to that, because what the pelican's doing, he's driving right in, grabbing one of those baits, and what we'll do is pull up, throw our net, grab them, put them in the bait well, and we're on our way. All right, now that we've located our bait, caught the bait, we're gonna do what's called carpet bombing. The wind is picked up. I don't really know where the fish are. It's been raining, the water level's dropped and stuff in this lake a lot. So I'm gonna let the wind kind of blow me right down the side of this structure so we can catch. I'm gonna put a bait out deep. I'm gonna put one down low, one up by the bushes, and one out in front right now. I'm gonna take this guy. Go ahead. These baits are nice and agile. Take him like that. Unhook this off of the rope, like that. Hooks are nice and sharp. They catch everything in the boat. Come right through the nostrils to the side and out like that. I'm not gonna show you too long because I gotta get him in the water. He's nice and frisky. And the more you handle him, the reason it's called live bait, because you want him alive. So I'm gonna take him, put him ahead of us. I just saw a big fish hit by the bushes over there too. Now he's sitting right there. Oh, it's a duck. I thought that was a fish. It's a Muscovy duck. Okay, so I got one rod there. The way the wind's blowing, I'm gonna leave that bigger bobber up there so the wind catches it, pulls it ahead of us. This bait right here doesn't have anything on it. That's gonna be my bait back behind us. We're gonna fish a four fish spread. And this one I'm gonna use a little bit larger bait. Try not to hook anything in the boat again. Come through the nostrils, right there sideways. That's a small 1-0 mosquito, owner mosquito hook. Mosquito, I'll show you in a little while. I'm just gonna take that, flip that right back there, and I'm just gonna let it drift. Now another thing that you don't realize is happening while we're fishing, this bait in this big container, as it overflows, okay? That scent is going down underneath us. So as we drift along, fish could be back here and they're gonna pick up on that scent trail, follow it, and then here's this nice bait sitting right in front of them, waiting to slurp it up, like a 7-Eleven Slurpee. That sounds good right now too, like a big gulp. All right, so now I got another bait, and that bait's going nuts over there. Kind of semi-nuts, like medium nuts. Take this. And you want to grab the friskiest bait in there. If you got one that's half dead, don't use it. Depending on, unless you're fishing for catfish. I'll take this guy once again, right through the nostrils, real simple. And that way, if something's after him and if I have to pull that fish, also you want to check your drag, make sure it's real. We're using small hooks. You want the drag, that line to barely come out of there. Now if something's chasing him and I need to agitate it or entice the bite, he's hooked from the front. So when I pull him away from the fish, he starts swimming streamline like this. Bam, fish locates him, bam, it's on. Here comes the game warden. Hopefully don't go to jail. And we got that. Really nice of them to wake us. Okay, so I got this here. I've got one bait down. I've got another bait out front that was supposed to go ahead of us, but something's chasing it. But we're gonna let it do its thing. Now I'm gonna take a bigger bait here. And I'm just gonna pitch this bait with nothing on it right out in the middle. Same way, through the nostril. There's a lot of big clown knife fish in this area. We'll see if we can, see that bait? See it right here in the water? That's what I want, right there. The way it shines. Another reason you're using a small hook, these baits are super fragile, and this water is real dirty, okay? They can't locate this fish. They can't locate the bait with their eyes. What they're doing is they're actually feeling that vibration, that fish swimming around, fluttering. That's how they locate the bait. I'm gonna leave it out there. Okay? Now we wait. I tell you what, this is not at all where I planned on fishing, but the problem is it's a busy day. There's jet skis all over the spots. I wanted to fish the bridges between the lakes, but sometimes it's just one of those things you got to deal with. We're gonna try to locate some other fish, tie our shoes. We'll see you in a minute when the action starts.
But slightly out of control. Goodness gracious, it's amazing. Patrick Swayze, hell, blow my mind, yeah. Lemon and lime, yeah. One of a kind and so incredible.
On it, I think. Oh, yep. Bent over like a cheerleader. There we go. A light drag, small hook. I'm out in the middle of the open. There's nothing to get hung up on. I'm not gonna horse it because the fishing's not really that good right now, so I don't wanna apply too much pressure and lose whatever it is. Although it feels like a catfish. It's got some weight on it. Out here in the middle, got some weird head shakes. Not very far off the side of the boat, actually. Ah! Look at that, bubbles. Ah, bait double back. I think it was it felt, I don't like a big catfish, honestly. All right, we're getting into them. We're on them. Just getting ready to move. And anybody that fishes a lot knows, every time you go to move, something like that happens. Drive you nuts. That was a big bait on the bottom, but it felt sluggish, had some really weird pulls. I honestly have no idea what it was. But I'll find out. So a lot of people ask me, why do you use such a tiny little cork with a little bait? The reason I do that is it's called a live bait for a reason. If I tie a bunch of rope and a string and a car to you, you're gonna get worn out in 2 seconds. But if I tie just a little string out your rear end, you can run around all day. That's the same concept with these baits. If you have something small, it doesn't restrict them as much, they can swim all over, they feel that vibration, and they get hit twice as much. That's why I call it live bait. So that's the reason I use a small bobber. The only time, like this one, on that smaller reel that I use a larger cork or bobber, is with a small bait. If I need to cast somewhere further and project that bait really far, I use that mass, that weight, to get my bait to a location with structure. That bait's over there. We're gonna drift along this way. We're not really drifting like I thought, but it's gonna work out. I think this one's getting picked up. Oh, the seagull. All right, hang on. Baits are getting real, they're freaking out. Probably because there's a 25-foot long flat bottom boat over them, but this guy's getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. I feel like we're about to catch fish. Another thing, when you're fishing at a lake like this, where there's a lot of boats and stuff, you don't have to be quiet. You can sit out here and scream and yell. It actually helps the fishing. Come on, baby. Muscovy ducks right there. 100% invasive. Tastes like chicken. We're on. Picked up something. Get in there. Might have been a tree or something. All right, we'll edit that out. Man. I'm losing fish, that's what I'm doing. First time I've ever lost a fish. Every time you guys hear that, I don't know if you can hear in the background, that depth finder beeping. That's literally, I think they're clown knife fish. They're coming up underneath the boat here where the overflow of this shad is, and they're literally just sitting back there. And I pulled, they've got a real soft mouth, and I think I pulled a little too hard on them. Got them out. There's no structure for them to get hung up in right here. Smoking the drag. There we go. Let me slide around you to the bow. Sorry. No, don't get in the bushes. Don't get in the bushes. Fishing light tackle, light line out in the middle here. Making a good run. Little baby fish, whatever he is. Feels like a baby peacock or something. How pretty is that? That's the world's smallest peacock. But never in a million years I expect to catch him out in the middle of the lake. Well, look how pretty he is. I'm gonna get him back in the water. These were brought here when, about 15 years ago to eat some of the other invasive fish, and they've completely taken over. Whoa, check that out. We'll watch him swim away. Pretty fish. You on? Nice clown knife fish. Nice fish. Might be foul hook. Not as big as I thought. That or he doesn't know he's hooked. Uh-oh. It's heading straight for us. Oh! Big garfish. Oh. Whoa. What's that thing doing out in the middle here? Nice garfish. Whoa. Everything eats these shad. Nice one. Nice guy. Whoa. Whoa. Well, I figured out what has teeth out here. Not what we're looking for, so I just purposely let him go. Alrighty, keep on moving. All right, and it's just that easy. That's how you come out here in the middle of the afternoon, locate the bait by using the Pelican, and we'll see you on the next adventure.